In the United States of America, in the great state of Texas, between Dallas and Fort Worth, lies a city called Euless. And in that city, at 183 and Industrial, there's a place called It's Fun. Okay, so the name might not be the best in the world, but it does have arcade games, which is always good. I found this giant Connect 4 machine, which I was just mesmerized by. Basically, you play two-player Connect 4, and however good you do, one of you gets tickets. So if you're two players playing the same thing, you get tickets as they come out. Apparently, she was not very good at it, because I saw this coming a mile away. Here we have something that I thought I would never see, a Bejeweled arcade game. Now, basically you can play 4 players on this little diamond looking thing, and you can play against each other or by yourself, and you're basically just trying to beat the clock to earn more and more tickets. And for parents who like guessing numbers, they have Deal or No Deal, the arcade game. Basically, the dollar amounts are just tickets, and you get to pick Deal or No Deal and go about guessing whether you want to win. It's really boring. Finally, an honest video game. Pac-Man Battle Royale, Pac-Man vs. Pac-Man vs. Pac-Man vs. Pac-Man, is a 4-player game in the arcade, which is kind of cool. Each player has their own controller, and they wander around the mazes trying to eat the dots, eat the ghosts, and eat the other players. Now basically it boils down to whoever survives the longest wins, but there is a lot of strategy involved. Do you want to just avoid the other players? Do you want to get the power pellets, go after them and try and eat them? Do you want to eat the ghosts? What do you want to do? Now I had a lot of fun playing this game with adults, kids, everybody wanted to play Pac-Man. And no arcade is complete without Hydro Thunder. Oh wait, what is this? No, this is H2 Overdrive. Yeah, it's basically Hydro Thunder with combat. On to the racing games. I found this one, which was Initial D3, and this guy was playing it fairly competently, but I never got a chance to actually play it. Mario Kart is a favorite at home, and now it's a favorite in arcades. Mario Kart 2 was a nice surprise to see, and a lot of fun to play. I saw everybody from kids, once again to adults playing it. It was really nice. Oh, here's Hydro Thunder, being played by a 6-year-old. I often wonder with so many great racing games how Sega manages to screw up Sonic over and over. I hear another Fast and Furious is in the works, so I really wasn't surprised to see a racing game and a whole bunch of them linked together here. Just kind of nice to know that movie properties are still going. Need for Speed Underground, not 1, but 2 machines, both of them still out of cards. Did anybody ever get those cards? Alright, this one I was actually surprised by. Fast and the Furious Bikes? I think I might have missed a movie or two. But at this point, all I had seen were basically racing games in those past few, until I walked past the bumper cars, past the bar, and found some good old standbys that I had been missing. Now the weird thing is that here is Dance Dance Revolution, tucked away in a corner, forgotten. very, very sad. And it kind of felt weird. There's a Mad Wave Motion Theater and Virtua Tennis 3, which I didn't even know that came out in arcade game. Now this is what I'm talking about. Miss Pac-Man and my favorite game of all time, Galaga. Crammed into one machine, a thing of beauty, until I looked at the high score. The high score is 500,000 points. That is amazing to do in Galaga. Come to find out, this machine allows you to continue when you lose, thus ruining the whole point of the game. Moving on. The cabinet right next to it was actually kind of cool. Donkey Kong Jr., and Mario Brothers. It was actually kind of neat. I played it for a little bit. It kind of holds up pretty much the same way you would imagine. Just as challenging as ever. This one is Gone Fishing. Essentially, a fish jumps up out of a hole, and you're a bear, and you hit it with a club, and you have to hit the giant nose on the bear. Yeah. Madden. Football in arcade form, because you have to have that. Guitar Hero, because we had to do something with the plastic instruments. And Percussion Master, which was actually a really hard and fun game. Alien Extermination, there was somebody on this every time I saw it. I love that sound. Now I've got Terminator Salvation. Now this was actually a really big light gun game, and the thing that kind of amazed me is that the gun at the bottom has buttons, and you can also slap the bottom to reload the magazine, which was awesome. Only half of the Time Crisis 4 machine was working, but still it was Time Crisis, so always good fun. Oh, House of the Dead 4! I was so excited that this game was here, and I couldn't wait to come back and play it until I found out the guns were broke. And the last one was Let's Go Jungle. I have no clue what this light game is about, but these kids were shooting and getting attacked by butterflies. So, yeah. So that pretty much covers the trips to It's Fun. If you get a chance and you're in Euless, go in there, have some pizza, and play some video games.